Sup people, what's up? It's your boy Osema, DJ72 British Nerds, coming to you back from this beautiful green room. What's up? How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever time zone, country you beautiful people are located at. As always, click that subscribe button to see more of my North African Gemini Marvel DJing, taking cool Instagram stories, Snapchat, face. Oh yes, what's up? Hope you guys and girls are cool. So the title of today's vlog is basically, of course, my favorite collectibles. So behind these favorite collectibles that I've just shown you right now are some really cool, dope stories that I basically want to share with you guys and girls. So with that being said, let's get started. So the first one is basically this Spider-Man issue 700, which was, of course, a big, crazy uproar, hype, controversy in regards to Dan Slott killing off the man himself, Peter Parker, and resurrecting Dr. Octavius in the body of Peter Parker as the new superior Spider-Man. So this is a cool, dope variant. It's amazing, it's sick. But what's really amazing is it's actually a wraparound variant. So what that means is, people, is it wraps around. So here we have the front, and here we have the back, which is really cool. So the story behind this dope variant was I really wanted it, and I was like, I need to get it. I remember, you know, I had work at around, what was it? It was around 10:30, and Forbidden Planet in Shaftesbury Avenue opened up around, it opens up at 10 o'clock. So I rushed out of my bed early, had no breakfast, went to Forbidden Planet on an empty stomach. So when I got to Forbidden Planet, basically, I went in, grabbed the comic, and I didn't have enough money, so I had to go. There was an issue with my card. I couldn't basically pay with my card. There was an issue with it. So I asked the woman, can you please hold it for me while I go to the store and basically, go to the bank and withdraw some money. She was like, oh yeah, but if you're not here within like 10 minutes, you know, I'm gonna have to put it back. I was like, no, please don't. So I ran to the bank across the road, came back, and I copped it. I remember that day was so crazy. Then I had to rush and run all the way to my workplace, which was only about running distance, bloody like 20 minutes, walking distance, maybe like 25-30 minutes. I ran to work and I made it on time. And then I attended my first ever Comic-Con, being Super Comic-Con, where I met Dan Slott, and I actually got it signed from him. And I was super happy. I actually got about another 5 Spider-Man comics signed from him, but I got the signature here, which amped the price to this variant even more. But I love it. I love the artwork. It was cool, amazing. It's a big milestone issue 700, the death of Peter Parker, the resurrection of Otto Octavius as the superior Spider-Man. Went to Comic-Con, got it signed, super happy, and that's the end of basically this beautiful story. So the second one is this dope pop vinyl from Original Funko. Of course, it's a gold limited edition pop vinyl of the man himself, Stan the Man Lee, otherwise known as Cool Stan Lee, the king of cameos within the Marvel Cinematic TV cartoon universe. He's everywhere and anywhere, like he's so dope. So basically, it comes in silver and gold, but I managed to get the gold one. But I really love it. It's so cool. It's so dope. So the story behind this story is basically, I wanted to cop it, and it was only available at New York Comic-Con, NYCC, and I couldn't make it to New York Comic-Con. And I went on eBay to see basically how much it would cost. It was going for 80 to 150 pounds. I called up local comic book stores. One of them told me, they quoted me 70 pounds. And then a friend of mine, basically just by chance, she was tweeting on Twitter saying that how she was going to New York Comic Con. So I said to her, please, if you can grab me this, I'll be so grateful, man. If you can't, I totally understand. But if you can please grab me one of these, and I'll pay you the money once you receive it, or once you get it. So she DM'd me after, and she said, I got it for you. I was like, oh yes. I was so happy, man. I was so happy. So I only paid $15, plus maybe another $5 shipping, because she went from France to NYC and then from NYC back to France. So $15 for the pop vinyl, and I believe maybe €5, €6 to basically get this shipped to me. And I was so pumped and so excited because one, this is my first ever and my only Stanley pop vinyl. And it was so cool to have a pop vinyl that was a limited edition pop vinyl. It was cool, it was dope. It also comes with a cape there, as you can see. But I was super stoked, man. I was like, this is so amazing, man. Like, this is so cool. So I thanked her. I was like, thank you so much. I wish like I was in France. I'll give you a big fat hug and a kiss, because I was so excited to have this in my collection, because I've never had a Stanley collectible in my life, like, period. So I'm so grateful and humble to have this in my collection. Thank you so much. And of course, we basically have the Infinity Gauntlet, which basically is a beast. The arms lock. You can lock the arms here in any position that you want. It makes the noises, it glows, and like, it's humongous. That's my hand though. That's my hand. That's the Infinity Gauntlet. So love the Infinity Gauntlet, love the MCU, love the Marvel comic books, and I love this beast right here. So the story behind, look at this. The story behind this beast was, I've never in my life purchased or had a Marvel collectible. Like, for example, you saw like the Iron Man mask, the vibranium shield I did with Captain America, which retailed at about £550. I've never like had like a prop or anything. So when I first saw this being announced, I was like, this is sick, man. I saw it on Instagram. I was like, I have to have it. I have to have it. I don't care. I have to have it. I have to have it, man. Like, I so want it. So I waited and waited and waited. It came out, I believe, in certain parts of the States, but in the UK, as usual, everything sucked because everything comes out late when it comes to these dope collectibles. So I pre-ordered mine from Forbidden Planet in Shaftesbury Avenue. And the sick thing is, right, they had it, it came out like 2-3 months before it was officially out in the UK. So that I believe they got early orders. So I went in there, and it was crazy because I was rushing to get there. I had no money to get to the store. Luckily, my mum gave me like a few quid, a few dollars, a few pounds to get in there. I ran to the store, man. Like, I ran because I thought I was gonna be late, and I thought I wasn't gonna get it. Because I've never really pre-ordered anything from Forbidden Planet. So I was like, are they gonna hold it? Aren't they gonna hold it? Like, what's up, man? So I went down there, copped it. I was so excited, man. I was super excited to have this in my collection. So as soon as I basically copped it, went home, cut some sick Instagram stories basically about it. And after that, I went insane on Instagram. I must have posted probably like around 5-10 posts of it within like a week. Like, I just went ham with it, completely ham. And it got me, the results of that basically got me, the results of me doing this got me at least over 60,000 views, blew up my Instagram stories. This isn't a Marvel collectible, but this is the first time ever I actually got a Gary Vee signed book. And the story behind this book is basically, I got put onto Gary Vee on 2016 by my friend Kelvin B. Johnson, who basically has a book being basically this, which is available to cop. Just hit him up on his Instagram page, being of course here, Kelvin B. Johnson, and you can grab yourself a copy. So he put me onto Gary Vee, and I started watching all of Gary Vee's videos, and I basically just started like saying, right, Gary's like, he's not full of shit. He's actually he's a cool dude, like with an amazing business mindset, culture, street credibility. I was like, yo, this is me, man. I can relate to this, man. He's an immigrant. I'm an immigrant. He started to build, and now he's built his empire. I'm starting to build my empire. So I started relating to Gary Vee, and then basically what happened was I was watching all his videos, watching all of them, and I was being practical. I was everything that he spoke about, I put it into work, and I put it into my Instagram page, my brand, everything. Being of course self-awareness, who you are, what value can you bring to the other person, patience, the process, everything. And my Instagram blew up to 20, I'm so excited. It blew up to 27,000 followers within 2 years because of the work that I basically put in. So I always said to myself, I want to meet Gary Vee, I want to meet Gary Vee, I want to meet him, I want to meet him. And there were times where I was, you know, I'm based in London. There were times where he was like 10 minutes down the road from me. And then I saw the tweet or the snap or the Instagram stories like 10 minutes after. And I was like, oh man, I just missed him. So when he launched his new kicks in Shoreditch, basically, I went down there, got to meet him, and I finally basically met him, and I got basically a book, this book here, the Crushing It book. Now, the way I got this book was not through Gary Vee, actually. It was basically through Tyler, his assistant. I was like, Tyler, man, can you please grab me a copy of the book? A copy of the book, please. And he was like, yeah, sure. And then he basically went and he copped it. I was like, thank you so much. So what he also did for me was he got the book signed for me by Gary Vee. And I said, Tyler, you know what? Tyler, I beg you, man, sign the book for me. He was like, really? Sign the book for you? I was like, yeah, sign it, man. So he signed the book for me. So I'm out to get all of the Gary Vee employees' signatures literally on this book right here. So with that being said, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen from all around the world, there were my stories in regards to these dope, amazing collectibles that have a lot of substance and meaning in my life. Click, like, smash, bash, punch, kick, adamantium, vibranium, claw, that YouTube subscribe button, hit that bell button, and of course, question of the day: which one of these beautiful collectibles was your favorite? And you know, what stories do you have to share behind your collectibles, or who you are, or what you are? I want to know everything and anything. Leave your comments down below, and I'll catch you guys and girls literally maybe later on today with another video, man. Peace.